What is up, everybody? World Tier 5 just dropped, and I want to show you guys how to get your gear score maxed out before you even have to do really anything. First step is to go do the mission and unlock World Tier 5. Once you do that, there's a couple of vendors that you're going to want to visit to buy some gear, and then you're going to want to optimize a few things, and you're going to get your gear score real high. So the vendors you want to go to is first the Clan Vendor. I believe you got to be in a clan for it, but that shouldn't be too hard. And it's down this long hallway over here. And then hit up the Clan Vendor. There's going to be a few things that you want to buy here. You want to buy... I mean, you can buy the shotgun. There's an assault rifle elsewhere that's also 490. I'll show you where that is. But 490 is the highest gear score weapon. You're going to want to buy 2 of them. Either choose this or the AUG that's being sold. Then what you're going to want is this backpack, 482 backpack. You're going to want this mask, 477. You're going to want a pair of gloves. I recommend buying these Overlord gloves, and I'll show you why when we go to optimizing. These ones are really hard to optimize because they have a really high crit chance roll. So it's actually going to be much more difficult. You're going to need an 11 weapon damage plus to optimize these. Whereas these, you can just use like 9 weapon damage or some crit chance, and they will optimize real high. So buy the Overlord 480s, and then the holster 480 holster. Don't get the knee pads here, and don't get the, what else do you want to not get here? The chest here. So for your chest, you're going to want to visit the DZ East. It's at this door right here, so you can just fast travel there. And I will show you the chest you want to buy. Man, I am really excited. There's so much new stuff. The nerfs weren't that bad, except the crit chance nerf was pretty harsh. But I guess it was somewhat necessary. Alright, so you can just exit the checkpoint. And the vendor is right here.
Looking for anything?
And she sells a chest, 475. You're going to want to pick that up. And then you're going to want to go to the secret vendor. Her name is Cassie. She's marked on your map. She moves around with a white shopping cart. So there she is right there. You're going to want to fast travel to whatever is the closest area. If you don't have Cassie unlocked, all you got to do is find the snitch. The snitch is in all sorts of different locations. And if you don't know where he is, I recommend just Googling it, and you'll find the snitch real quick and easy. I can tell you one of the locations, mine as well. Spawn 1040 safe house, exit going to the west side, and he's like right there. You'll see him under the archway. And just go talk to him. So then once you're here, go find the secret vendor, Cassie. And she's got some good stuff you want to buy. 3 things actually. Alright, I wish I could run a little bit faster. Now, how do I get down to her? There's the stairs. Earlier, I just fast traveled to my friends, so I didn't actually have to find her. Oh, the struggle is real. Is there a door? Yes, there's a door. There it is. Alright, so here she is. What you're going to want to buy here is 2 of these AUGs. Unless you want to buy the 490 shotguns. You can buy 1 of each, but I bought these 490 AUGs, 2 of them. You're going to want to buy the 480 pistol and the chest. Oh, wait, no. Chest was at DZ East. Sorry. So you want to buy those guns there. As well as the knee pads. These 483 knee pads. These are worth buying. Here. So... once you have all those, go back to the White House, and I'll show you how to get it even higher. I'm curious how high it's going to be. I saved the recalibration so I can show you guys how to do this. Hopefully you didn't delete all of your gear. If you did, I'm sorry. That sucks. But hopefully you've got a nice little stockpile of some gear, at least that you can do these upgrades to a few of these. But let me show you how to get into the 490s. So currently, with all this stuff equipped, my gear score is 482. So instantly you'll be 482. Hopefully you have enough gold or whatever the funds are called, so that you can buy all that stuff. And then hit up the recalibration station. We'll start with the mask first.
In need of backup.
What you're going to want to do is select one of these and then find a mask that you have in your stash or whatever that's going to upgrade it. So this upgrades my gear score from 477 to 492. That's pretty awesome. So we're going to do that and transfer it over. So now we're at 492 on our mask, and we're going to do that with the backpack. I think I'm doing it with crit damage. This goes to 497. Certain things will go higher. This goes to 487 because it's a small upgrade. This here is going to 497 since it's a larger upgrade. And it's only the difference of 1 crit. So make sure you shop around on your gear. So this backpack's now 497. Hopefully you guys got enough materials, otherwise you might need to farm a little bit. Gloves. This is why I originally bought these ones, but they weren't very upgradable. It was hard to get them to upgrade with 7 crit chance. So these overlords are much easier. You can just find some rifle damage. I'm going to use the gloves that I bought. You can also do that if you don't have proper gear to upgrade with. You can also buy things from the vendor, like the other gloves that I purchased first. These go to 495. So here we go. All right. Chest piece. Here we go. Hopefully I have enough materials. It doesn't look like I'm going to have enough materials to do a full set, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have enough materials to finish this off. So, assuming that you do have enough materials, you're going to want to upgrade your chest, your holster, and your knee pads. Let's just look what they're going to go to. These, I can't even look because I'm out of materials. And even if I would have been capped, I think I still would have ran out because we would need, what, 120? We'd need 180 ceramics, and I only have 113 total right now. So, need to farm a little bit more. Need some electronics, need some ceramics. But you get the point. This will get your gear score up real quick. Let's see what we're at now. We're at 487 now by doing that. And if we just farm a little bit of materials, we can be into the 490s. And unfortunately, I don't have them, so whatever. I'm probably just going to go into the dark zone and start playing as a 487. But if you do want to maximize into the 490s, I think I could be like 493 maybe, 495 or so with all these. Probably 493 since the weapons are only 490s. But there you go, guys. That's the easiest way to do it. And then once you got that stuff, you don't actually have to wear it. Keep in mind, you don't have to wear your gear score items to make benefit from them. You can just put them in your inventory or even your stash. Just don't put them on a mule character. As long as they're in your inventory or stash, it will count towards your future drops that you're getting. Also, don't just delete all your builds that you had. The gear that you had prior is likely going to still be better than most of the stuff that drops for a while. Guns, very easy to upgrade. The only changes from World Tier 5 is that the base damage on guns is higher, so that's an easy upgrade. But the only thing that changes on your armor is the base armor. So that means, like, if you have a god roll pair of gloves that have exactly the right talents and brand set that you want, that's going to be worth using over a pair of gloves that, you know, are higher gear score that just have more armor. So I think it's going to take me at least a couple weeks, if not more, to fully replace all my builds with high gear score equivalents of the same stuff. I know a lot of people don't quite understand the World Tier 5s. They thought stats were going to go up, but obviously they weren't and they didn't. So that's how it works. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out live, Twitch TV /Inigo Montoya. I'll see you guys around.